if this message found you, it's for you. Okay, there's something here that you need to see, hear, experience, or maybe even you need to get triggered by. I don't know. You decide. Hi, friends. My name is Angelica, and here on my channel, my readings are more than just readings, they're transmissions of energy. In the readings, we actually move the cards so that the energy can move, right? They're transmissions of code, of light, of love, of remembrance for you, so that in your discernment, right, in your intuition, you can take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay? So now that you're here and now that you know, let's get into the reading. I am speaking. Wow, this is crazy. So there's a lot in this reading. Okay, there's a lot. Remember, use your discernment. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I am speaking to a sacred fool. A sacred fool. We're speaking to someone who may resonate with being a Heyoka, an empath, or just a Heyoka empath. You are someone who feels very, very deeply, right? And yet there is this kind of paradox that even though you feel deeply connected, you feel deeply guided, there's just part of this, human experience that feels like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. It's okay. None of us do. Really, truly, none of us do. This also says to me, embarking on a new journey, right? You're the sacred fool. You're embarking on a new journey. And I can't show the whole card, but this is setting up the entire reading. So what we have, right? Shock of the new. This says new journey, new timelines opening. Excuse me. There is something shifting as we're moving throughout this reading. There is something shifting in your voice, in your throat, etc. Okay. Here's the thing. You are someone who has a lot of abilities. A lot of abilities, right? Visions of life beyond death. You see beyond the veil. Like all of these different birds, right? Owl, peacock, raven, or that could be even be a crow. Either way, all of these different birds have different abilities. They have different medicine. You are someone that already has it within you. Like this says big magician energy to me. You are already someone who has that all within you. Okay. This just says like so many abilities, so many things are unfolding for you right now. You you see beyond time, space, dimensions, veils, death, life. You see beyond all of these constructs, all of these rigid ways that we have of viewing, perceiving, right? Because if we have, our perception affects how we receive. So you have all of these different perceptions, ways of perception that actually create limitless amounts of ways you can receive information, abundance, resources, opportunities, etc. That's big, big energy right there. It's already within you. You're already here to transform that which you touch. Okay? That which you touch, you're here to transform it. in the most miraculous and divine of ways. At this time, you may find yourself being inspired to do many things, right? Because this is a new journey. Where's this card? It's a new journey, right? The Fool, this is the Zero card. But this, right? Shock of the new. It's the new, right? You're inspired to move in a lot of new ways. I want you to take a look at this. There is these energies that are there's a lot going on, right? That inspiration includes a lot of different facets of life. That's why you might be finding yourself at this time feeling a little overwhelmed, maybe a little like, wow, this is a lot. I'm becoming a new person really fucking fast. That's good news, my friend. That really is good news. Although I definitely understand and empathize with the shock of it all and having to process that in real time. So, whoever I'm talking to, you may find that there's something in how you process. So either you're going to need to take more time to consciously process these things and or just even the realization, the recognition of you processing all of these things, I think would help. But there's something about needing to process this through your system, right? Especially if you're sensitive, especially if you are an empath, the Heyoka empath, or just an empath in general. You resonate with that term. You're literally taking all of this in, all of this information, all of this, the ways in which you are rapidly evolving and growing. It's a lot to take in. It's a lot to digest. And you may need to slow down and take some time to allow that to fully land in your body, because this is a lot of energy. This affects and touches every aspect of your life. The things that you can see, the things you can't see. Yeah. There's a lot of things coming online, a lot of ways you're being activated right now. So that initial shock may need some time to digest. Okay. You're digesting. So allow yourself to digest. Let's see. In this inspiration, right? This inspirational place that you're in. Oh my God. It's time I've had this card before and it says dream a beautiful dream, but honestly, I keep feeling like I need to say dream a bigger dream. You're dreaming too small, my friend. You need to dream bigger. And I feel like also at the same time, the point of it all is simply just to dream a beautiful dream, because that beautiful dream can expand and grow if you allow it, right? You're inspired. You see all of these, the flowers, all this, it's blooming with life. Allow that, allow this growth, these beautiful blossoms to permeate the earth. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's fucking perfect. With this new the shock, right? You're stepping into this new version of you. But it's also you're seeing you. You're seeing the true you come out. These colors, the vibrant colors and the smells and the textures, the flavors. They're actually a part of what is true for you, true to you, actually a part of the true you. So in this time where so much of your crown and your third eye is being activated, right? Dreaming a beautiful, a bigger dream, a bigger vision, right? A higher vision for yourself. Just as there is all of that lightness, that beauty, we also need to remember, right? She says, relax the hold of darkness and be at cause, right? Can't really show you the whole thing, but this says to me, relax your need to control and simply be in service, be in gratitude, be in flow, be at cause. She is like literally in this pillar of light, right? You are being activated at the deepest levels of your DNA. Your cosmic DNA is coming online. And part of the inspiration that you're holding at this time is meant to bring cosmic origins down to earth. And I feel like there are some people out there that they don't even realize that some of the ideas that they actually have cosmic origins. And you're like, oh, it just came. No, it was actually came from the stars, from our cosmic brothers and sisters. I don't know who needs to hear that, but someone out there, there's an idea that you have specifically right now. It actually has a cosmic origin. Okay. They're not giving me any more information. Sometimes I'm blocked because, for whatever reason. But yeah, I stand by what I said. This inspiration to just dive into all of these delicious things that life has to offer is making you highly attractive, my friend. Highly, highly attractive. Highly attractive. But not just to people. Yes, to people. But like there is this magnetism that is building in your field, that you're becoming unrecognizable and unstoppable. And that's going to bring in a lot of people, a lot of ideas, a lot of people are attracted to what they're attracted to. So with that, you're going to need to have some boundaries, really good boundaries. So you're very magnetic. But this, let me just fill into this. For some of y'all, I do feel like this is a person. No, this is a person. This is a person. Yeah. For some of you guys, this is a person. This is an actual person. Because you are in this inspired space, this space where your crown is just activated and open, your third eye is just activated and open, and it's bringing in all of this information, this vibrant new information. And you just feeling inspired is attractive. You just feeling in your own energy and doing your own thing, that's attractive. So what we're saying here, keep being inspired, keep following your intuition or your inspiration. Well, your intuition too, but your inspiration. Because this is, yeah, this is someone. This is someone. For some of you guys, this is someone. But this can also be opportunities, right? Travel, whatever it is, circumstances, opportunity, whatever that you're looking for, a job, career, whatever it is. I'm hearing relish and or revel. Relish in inspiration or revel in it. But either way, it's kind of just allowing yourself to drink in the deliciousness of being fucking inspired. Like when I'm really inspired, I feel tinglies. I feel like alive. I'm just like, let's go, let's fucking go. Let's do it. I'm feeling just head to toe tinglings. That is a very magnetic space to be in. Okay, so stay in that space, stay in that flow, because you are bringing in the new. You just are. Wow, how do I say that? Like you're not. There's this thing of like you're going from one. You're in a transition, right? You're going from one to another, but like there's this effortlessness that's coming in about it. Of like, you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to do anything. You just simply stay inspired. You take the action from that space and like you just are. You just are. So take the how it resonates, but like I don't know that I know how to fully articulate that idea, because the way I'm feeling it, I'm like, oh, I don't know how to use words for that. So take it how it resonates, my friend. Okay. This was actually the very first card I pulled from this deck. And it says, like, it's time to journal. It's journal. The word wants to be written. It's time to journal. It's time to journal your daily activities. Journal the miraculous, right? Journal spirit journals of like saying like, I had this thought, and then like this song came on the road, on the radio. Was it the road? The radio. Things like that. Documenting little things like that. That's documenting spirit. Or just there's something here that needs to be journaled. Poetry. For some of you, it's poetry. You're really good with words. Very articulate in finding the frequency. And those frequencies, they have power, especially when you write words. And then you write the words, you write it down. I'm seeing someone write it down almost like picking these very deliberate, intentional, high vibrational words and constructing them, sculpting them into a poem or poetry or just something written of some kind. And then it being so activating. There is power in that. I know that our world has become very digital, very fast. But there are systems that we don't want to forget. One of those systems is writing. Like we're always like on our phone and doing this, but when are we actually getting a pen to paper and doing this? Because there is an act that the act of writing pen to paper, you're literally funneling energy from your mental space into physical space. There's something very magical about that we've forgotten and that we've become disconnected to. So there's someone that needs to be reminded that the words are very powerful, yes, in whatever form they come in, whether they're digital or written or spoken. But there's something even more powerful, is what I want to say, of like writing the thing, being very intentional, of like, we have a first draft and then a second draft or whatever, right? We distill it down. And we distill that message down to its purest essence. And then we speak that out loud as a spell. There's something very powerful in this, very alchemist, magician that someone needs to be reminded of right now. But at this point in time, it's time for you to write, whatever that is. Even channeled messages. Get a notebook and dedicate it specifically for spirit messages. And write, okay, I'm going to write the date, write today's date, listen for spirit. I write this down. Okay, the next day, write down the date. Oh, here's the message from spirit. Something needs to be written down right now because it's part of a very powerful alchemical process that's taking place within you at this point, at this time. And it's actually going to help you rediscover who you are, redefine who you are, and distill down who you truly are, right? We talked about seeing the true you. There's something in this that's going to actually help reflect what you need to see at this time. Also, I want you to look at this. I want you to see how like this golden energy, it's the same as what's going on in here. Okay, it's the same energy. The same energy. There's something in writing the things out. It's going to fuel this inspiration. Part of what fuels you and fuels your inspiration, fuels your spirit is writing. I don't know if you know this. Maybe I'm talking to somebody like a former writer, somebody that writes anyway. If you're writing already, keep on writing. This is just confirmation. If you're not writing, my friend, I'm going to call you out very graciously, very lovingly, but you need to start writing because there's something in that process of writing that is inspiring. And these are all in, I just have 3 piles. I picked 3 cards, very, very directed by spirit. And then it was like, take the 3rd down, take the 5th down, take the 5th down. Okay, all right. Well, as I'm taking them down or taking the other cards out that aren't that card, like I take the 3rd down, right? So I put 1, 2, and then I flip the 3rd one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, flip the 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, flip the 5th one. I have 3 piles, okay? The fact that this is one pile, this is another pile, and where is the sacred clown? That's the 3rd pile, right? The sacred clown. Something in journaling is going to help inspire you, but it's keeping you in, right? It's keeping you in service. It's keeping you in your flow. It's keeping darkness at bay. It's allowing you to see you truly, 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 and it's going to allow you to start tapping into that bigger dream, because writing is actually one of the skills that you need, one of the skills that you already have, but one of the skills that you need to, I guess, just begin practicing. Again, if you're doing it already, great. If you're not, get on it. But there's something about writing that is important. Okay. And then we get like, here's another level of it. You see all those butterflies? You see all of these flowers? There is something very synergistic happening here. One fuels the other. And as the other is fueled, it fuels the other. And it keeps on going, and creates this exponential momentum. Exponential. And you wonder why you attract it. You will wonder why you're attracting this? Because it just feels like writing is the key right now. Okay? What writing is going to help you do? It's going to help you find your own light, discover your own light, right? Especially emotionally, on an emotional level. Like finding that emotional depth. You're already emotionally deep, my friend. But like there's a, what if I told you there was, another league, right? 10,000 leagues under the sea. What if there was another league that was another league of depth to you and you didn't even realize? I feel like that's what writing is going to help tap you into. It's going to help tap you into something. And really, it says defend to the end the worthwhile. This is saying to me, it's time to write. And you know what? Wow, this is interesting. Do you see how she's crying those black lines? She's crying those black lines. I didn't notice this until now. It feels like this is your world with writing. This is your world without writing. Symbolic, right? That's crazy. That gives me chills. That's like the same person without writing, with writing. Okay? That's where what this is why the message is coming through. Defend till the end. You need to be writing. There's something there that your spirit needs to tap into. There's something there that's generative and life-giving for you. If you are someone that stopped writing a long time ago, I definitely empathize with you. But Spirit's definitely coming through very clear today and saying, hey, like, even just writing a short thing of like what I did today, a short synopsis. I did this, got up, or even just the exciting things, the interesting things of your day. Or, like I said, keeping track of spirit. Whatever it is, my friend, you need more writing in your life. You need more, you need to get you a number 2 pencil or a pen. Who uses number 2 pencils anymore? I don't know. I do have lead pencils, but I don't really use them unless I'm drawing or sketching. So here's the thing. Yeah, pen or pencil, doesn't matter. You need to be writing. If you want to make it more sacred, make it feel more sacred. Intentionally find a really cool journal or notebook or whatever and decorate it. Like make it yours. Make it a sanctuary of like, this is where I'm going to flow my innermost thoughts or these things that are happening that like I just need to keep track of. Because our memory fails us. Our memory can get corrupted. It can change. So there's something in this that like, girl or whoever, or boy, whatever, whatever you identify as. There's something here about writing. And on the bottom of the deck, self-trust, inner trust, inner trust, inner trust. You need to trust. Look, she's got the like the veil over her head. Is that a veil? I don't know. I'm going to call it a veil. She's got that thing over her head. So do you. It is time to simply just trust the internal things that are coming up. It's only going to get more distorted out there. Okay? So bringing yourself into your own internal world and removing the distortions, I feel like writing is going to help you get really clear in yourself, your energy, and it's just going to help you, I feel like refine some things like within your inner world that need more clarity. And honestly, I love that for you because who doesn't like clarity? Clarity can be, yeah, clarity can come with like the heart drop or whatever, but like also clarity comes with this like, I know what I need to do. I know what needs to stop. It comes with this ability to see, right? She's got her eyes closed because she's not looking on the outside, she's looking on the inside, right? Close down your eyes, then you can see. It's time to see the inner world. There's something about, there's too much distortion, too much stuff on the external. Writing is going to help tap you into your internal world and just help you figure out some things to gain more clarity. Because with that clarity comes empowerment. Because then you know beyond a shadow of a doubt, okay, I need this, I need that. That thing can go. Okay, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that thing, okay, cool. What else is here? It gives you feedback to be able to create a plan and say, okay, this is my plan. If it changes along the way, that's great. But like, this is the clarity. This is my plan that I got from this clarity. And I feel like writing takes you there. So let me know in the comments down below if this is you. Did you stop writing a long time ago? Do you still write? What's going on? Because I'm someone that I'll pick it up for a little bit and then I'll stop and then it'll be like years and that's just, but like when I was younger, I did it all the time. I was like, it was something I always did before bed, no matter what. So I'm in the same boat with you. um, no matter what medicine it was that you came for, my friend, I hope that it serves you in the highest and best way. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.